I got my big genie pants on. Woo! Okay. Just to bring some ease on this reading, okay, this is called You Can't Kill Me. I don't know how it happened or how it came to me. It just all of a sudden I woke up. I was ready to do a reading. Okay, I've had a pretty rough week, and life is what life is. And when I woke up this morning and this reading was there, I was like, oh my God. Were there some more attempts on life? And to the answer to that question, yes, there was. So, sit back, relax. And see if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please don't let it, because these messages can get very complicated in your life if you watch too many readings or if you think too much is about you, you know? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is called You Can't Kill Me. Bring it on. Okay. That's all you're going to give me? Yeah. That's basically all I need to know. Yeah. Okay. Your dentist's name is Crentist? I somehow, for some reason, get Michael Scott in my head a lot from The Office. And whenever I put something on my head like this, my sister always calls me Prison Mike. It's hilarious. So The Office is in my head because you know what? This is my office, and this person could be doing this in your office. Okay, so we've got something that's not so silent anymore. So that's why we have Silent Night in reverse, because something is quite loud and shocking. It's coming through the ether, okay? And we are almost at the full moon, so a lot of things are being like activated and kind of like the curtains kind of coming up on a lot of things, right? So all these people and witches and goblins and goos and fucking all that shit that have been hiding in the dark, it's like some of them got the light turned on, and these people that were hiding in people's bedrooms and in their lives and in their nightmares, it's like a spotlight got put on them and they got found out. Okay, because what happened was they came back to do it again. Right? So clearly you have some person that has been playing in the unknown for quite a while. So they've been playing in this ether, in this black ether, where they're allowed to do things. And the thing is that they're not allowed to do anything, but they've taken it upon themselves to feel as if they are entitled and they can take people's lives and control them. And you know what I was thinking? I was watching this movie yesterday, and I usually watch the previews, right? Because I want to see if there's other movies out there that I would want to watch. And oh my God, it just left me. No. Oh yes, no, okay, it's still there. And this Disney movie came on, this like Disney advertisement, and what I figured out was in the middle of this fucking preview, wasn't this witch just showed up. They show this picture of this woman doing these like spells and all this shit like right in the middle of the preview, and I'm like, you know, it left me last night because then I watched the movie and then I thought of it this morning and I was like, why does Disney always have to put a witch into a perfectly good movie, right? And it's because that is reality. They're trying to show you, they're trying to tell you that every time you try to cultivate something for yourself, there is some nasty energy out there that wants to try to stop you. And these energies, if they were to just concentrate on their own life, the magic that they could probably do, but because they're so angry and fixated on other people and other people's lives and other people's accomplishments, that they don't do anything for themselves, that they don't use the magic that is inside of them to do anything. Right? They just use the magic to hurt other people. And it's so ironic, right? That you can have so much power and yet be so sloppy with it and so irresponsible with it, and not irresponsible to other people, to yourself. Because if you just used that for yourself, you wouldn't care about what anybody else was doing. Because you'd be like, oh, well, if you're doing that, I can totally do that myself. Because that's what magic is. You see somebody doing something, you can totally do it yourself. As long as it's lined up with you and you can do it, and that it's, kind of part of your gifts, and that you're not forcing yourself to do something. And then sometimes when you force yourself to do something, you end up really liking it, right? Because maybe you've done it in past lives and you're so fucking over it that you don't even want to try it in this lifetime because you've done it so much. And actually, fun fact for you, I don't really eat stew because I think I know that I have eaten it my whole life. And not this life, my whole time I've been on earth. Because stew is root vegetables, right? And if anything, our entire, what would you call that? Lifespan here on earth, we would have had root vegetables, right? So I won't eat stew. Because I'm like, why would I do that to myself? I have so many other things I can eat. I can go to my refrigerator and get something. Do you think that was around back then? No. Oh my God, I was watching this movie. Yeah, the movie last night. And they had ice. And it was like a delicacy. Because ice wasn't around like 30 years ago. No, longer than that. Probably 50 years ago. Maybe even 60. And then before that, like this was only 1908, I think the movie was, 1908, and it was a delicacy. He had an officer protecting the ice room. Right? Anyways, I don't think we're getting off track, but let's get back to the reading. Anyways, so these people have been able to play in the unknown. Okay, they've been playing around in this dimension where everything is black and nobody cares because they can't see anything anyway, so no one's trying to do anything. They don't understand that even in the blackest of the black, a light can appear. And it's like, oh shit, you didn't think people had flashlights? It's 2023, like I said. We're pretty far advanced now for these idiots that fucking still think that witchcraft is better to be done on other people than themselves. Like, isn't that so dumb? Like, I'm like, when I get physically attacked by a spirit, right? I always say to myself, like, man, what they could have done with that energy, because if it's not your time, you can build so much protection around you that, like, when somebody tries to spiritually attack you, it just like bounces off you and does nothing, because they don't understand. Their hatred doesn't comprehend that the love for yourself can protect you, because they're in so much hate, because they just don't like themselves, right? These are people who don't like themselves. Okay, that's who we're dealing with for the majority of the time when we've got battles out there where fucking employees are going behind our backs and trying to stir shit up at work, or family members are fucking starting rumors. It's because they actually inside kind of hate themselves. And they don't realize that they're putting so much energy onto other people. And like people who gossip at work, they don't realize that they're gossiping about the people that they're working with, right? It's the team versus the patrons versus the guests. And own team members will go against each other, not realizing they're on the same team. And that really hurts too, right? Because this person, whoever's trying to be so cocky about something and so silent about something, is actually really loud, okay? Because the ornaments is about bringing the ornaments back out onto the table, right? Like, we don't put ornaments out all year round, right? Like, we do decorate things and we have holidays and such, but like for the most part, Christmas decorations come out at Christmas, right? But this motherfucker's pulling them out way too early. So this person that's been playing in the unknown, okay, has come back to play again. And the thing is now with bear medicine, I almost feel like they've hurt you too many times. and they've done too many things that now once you wake up, you realize when you wake up from a hibernation, you're going to be starving. And what are you going to do? You're going to go out and eat, right? And what this person doesn't realize is that all the damage that they do to other people and to you, okay, that damage comes back to them times 3. So their lives right now are in shambles, and they keep pointing their energy at you. And it's destroying their life, but they hate their life so much that they would rather see their whole life destroyed if they could hit you just once. It's worth it to them, right? So that's what I'm saying. We're dealing with people that are so young. You know, like these people, they could be 50, 60 years old and they're still 14 at heart. You know, like they could have kids, and their kids could have kids, and they still act like children, right? Because a lot of people don't grow up because they're putting too much energy into other people, that they don't do any growth themselves, right? The Carnage Carnival cards wanted to come out. And I think it's because I really want to get this character here, this unknown character that has been doing all of this stuff in the dark. I want to know who they are, because I'm not scared. Yep. Oh, double ringmaster. Oh, okay. I saw a storm. A storm is coming for these people, for this person. And like, it's not going to be the same person in every situation. These people are going to change. And these characters are going to change according to your life and what's going on. But look at this. They are a double ringmaster on a stilts. Okay, so this person thinks that they're higher than everybody, that they're better than everybody, that they can rise above everybody. And what they're not realizing is that whatever it is that they're doing, eventually it's just going to break down. I mean, this guy can't walk around on stilts forever, right? He can probably walk around there for like 5 to 10 hours, I would imagine, but then he's going to get down, right? And then the whole vertigo of coming down all of a sudden and being like, whoa, now I'm on the ground. I really feel like this person has been this ringmaster for so long that because they're coming around to do something, again, they're getting caught. This is a fright night, okay? This is what this person has feared this whole time, was getting caught. Okay, and it has nothing to do with getting caught in 3D. It has everything to do with getting caught in every other dimension, because that's how dumb this person is, that they're so cut and dry. Like, I don't even know how this person can be doing anything with magic, because they don't even see the other dimensions that are watching them do this. They don't understand that other dimensions and other beings are watching them do shit, and no, they're not allowed to go out and hurt anybody. And that if anything, if people deserve to be hurt, the universe will hurt them. It is not anybody's job to go out and hurt somebody. It is not anybody's job to go out and put a spell on anybody. It is your job to cultivate the energy for yourself and receive the karma that you dish out. That's it. We are not supposed to be playing God with anybody's lives, not even our own children's. We're there as a support. We're there as parents. We're there to keep them safe, to help them grow, to teach them things, not to put them down, not to belittle them, not to call them liars, not to try to steer them in some type of direction. We are there as support beams. People don't know how to be a support beam. They automatically say, well, I'm not supporting you, then I have to pay for you, then I've got to put everything above myself for you. No, support means simply being there for somebody. This person doesn't understand that. Okay, they don't understand what it's like to be there for somebody. They don't understand what it's like to have your life in shambles. They don't understand what it's like because they're walking up on their little they're on a little tightrope on their little stilts, and they think that they're better than everybody when they're just walking on pieces of wood. Get over it. Fucking idiots. This is the wheel. They deserve to get what's coming to them. Okay, and if you wake up, your little hibernation, you rip them apart, well, guess what? Don't sit outside of a bear's den if you don't expect to be fucking eaten. All right? That is all I gotta say. These readings, they get me so amped up because I get so like, I just can't believe that somebody would do something like this. That like, do you not have a life? You know, to them, like, do you not have things to do in your life? Do you not have a life itself? Like even if you have no friends, do you not like just sit and watch movies or like talk to yourself or like eat? Like, or do you sit there and try to ruin everybody's life around you because you just don't like your own? You don't like your own life because you're not doing anything with your own life. That's basically it. And like, oh my God, like, stay off your phone. Try not to watch shit so much, because then you become a part of it. You become a part of what you watch, right? Because then it's this whole like CGI bullshit, you know, like everything becomes like some type of simulation, and it's crazy. Okay, like this person is in a simulation. Okay, they're not in real life per se. Okay, so oh my gosh, look at this. No need to worry. The time is right. Go. So the universe is literally like, I don't know for sure what it is that they're going to do to this person, but considering I woke up and that was the reading, this is the reading that I wanted to do. It's like they obviously brought their spell books out last night, or they got their candles lit last night, or they tried to do something last night because they know that full moon is coming, and this person clearly works with the moon. They keep trying to do stuff with the moon, and the thing is that with the moon, they work with the dark side, but they don't realize that if you do stuff in the full moon, all the lights are on. All of them. People, like, I'm not even going to say what I want to say out of that, but it's like, they don't understand the power of a full moon. And this is obviously a very young practitioner in the arts, okay, of magic. And the reason why I say they're young is because anybody that had any common sense at all would never attack another human being for any reason, right? You're in your life, you're there to live your life. Like, I have had multiple people start wars with me, fights with me, rumors about me, and I never give them any attention because I don't care. If you want to start a rumor about me and people want to believe it, like, I give a fuck. I mean, I'm only here for me. And that's what I've noticed about, like, the way that I look, the way that I act. I'm not here to impress anybody. I don't give a fuck about anybody's opinion about me. If I did, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this, right? But people, they care about other people's opinion. They care about what other people see when they look at them. And I'm just, you know, I feel very sad for those people, because like living through the lens of everybody else's eyes but your own is not a life. Finish this off. I just want to get the last kind of remaining cards here. Whoa, what is going on? Okay, so the bridge is gonna break. Okay, oh wow, so we have a very powerful masculine energy here, and clearly this person is in their masculine energy. Okay, and people are going to realize, okay, like they come off as if they're telling the truth, and everything that they do is in sync with the universe, and it's not. They're lying, and they're so convinced of it that they've become a pathological liar because they've convinced themselves of their own lies. All right, and nobody sees them as a liar because they're literally walking in their own shit. Okay, so this connection that you have with them is now going to be broken. All right, there's going to be an accident. And that's what people, and that's what spirit, and that's what stupid witches and warlocks and bastards don't understand, is that accidents can always happen. And if you do something against somebody and you get put into an accident, well, guess what? You probably weren't supposed to go and hurt anybody. You probably weren't supposed to go and do magic. You probably weren't supposed to go and fuck around with something that was already cultivated to come to you. Right? So what people don't understand is that accidents happen, and they get lined up to happen for people that use energy in the wrong way, and then they lie about it. You understand that people never are going to get away with lies. Okay? Whether they get away with them in 3D, it doesn't matter. 3D is where it's all presented. 3D is where we act it out. I'm talking about every other dimension that people do not seem to think is there. My father doesn't believe in other dimensions. Are you kidding me? He is so, this is flat and black, that he doesn't even understand fucking anything. He's like a 2-year-old, man. He has no idea karma. He has no idea the wheel. He has no idea the seasons. He has no idea what he's done. He has no idea the lies that he's told. He has no idea. He's a fucking idiot. And that's why I can just look at him and be like, man, when your ship sinks, it's gonna sink. And I ain't gonna be there, because I ain't on that ship. Like, I'm God. I'm on my own ship. I've been on my own ship for a long time. And I think it was like I'm pretty sure the boat I've been on because I got off my father's ship was I think it is, about a 14-foot aluminum boat. Okay, you know, one of those like fishing boats, like it's got nothing inside of it. Okay, nothing other than those 3 strips that you sit on that are metal, and then a little fucking motor on the back of it that you control with your hand. Okay, that's the boat I've been in because I got out of my dad's, and I don't give a fuck. Are you kidding? I don't care. Why do I care? It's my boat. I don't give a shit. At least it's mine. It's not his, right? Because he can remove things from me, from underneath me. But as long as I'm in my own boat, he can't do anything to it. I mean, he can try, but as long as I know how to work my own boat, I should be fine. And I used to steer and drive a 14-foot aluminum when I was like fucking 6 years old. So that's the only boat I know. That's why I got off my dad's, right? I'd rather be alone on the river than anywhere near a manipulative, childish, abusing pedophile who has slaughtered his daughters in order to fuck his wife. That's my father, okay? Completely toxic. And I just heard Britney's Toxic just started playing in my head, and I fucking hate that song. I would never listen to Britney Spears' Toxic, but that's coming up as soon as I pull this card because they're so toxic. That's what they don't realize is that, and they think that they're gonna get friends that feel the same way. Okay, they think that they're going to get energies around them that feel the same way. But the only one that is going to feel the same way about destroying somebody else's life is a demon. Nobody else is going to be like, oh yeah, let's go destroy this perfectly person's good life. Like, no, it's called karma. This person might be an idiot, but it doesn't mean the people around them are dumb. Yeah, oh. Okay, so I was trying to pull this like unknown card, and look, there she is right there. I knew it. She's just in her masculine energy. This is a feminine witch using her masculine energy, okay, and trying to do things in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean, and they're never going to be able to, okay? What they think they're going to be able to do, and it's like, it's almost like they're not going to be able to fight this. They're not going to be able to fight. Okay, you getting into a way better position, getting control of your life, and fucking leaving them behind. They're gonna have no control of that. They're not gonna be able to fight you leaving because what they're doing is so bad. It's not supposed to be done. So the second that you get the wave to leave and the protection to leave and walk away from them and never have to turn back and they can't follow, that's when everything changes. That's where the peace pipe comes in because they're so toxic that this connection has to be broken. There has to be an accident that breaks it because this warlock is trying to follow you everywhere using this bridge, using this connection. That's how they're doing it. So if you break the connection, you break their ability to follow you. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now is that this connection is going to be broken. And once it's broken, there is no repair, right? Because there's no relationship with this person. So you can't repair a relationship that physically isn't going on in your life, which screws them as well because they can't fix something that's broken that you don't know you even have, right? So that's where the universe steps in and goes, we're a little bit more clever than these idiots that are doing magic. It just takes a little while to find them. It takes a little while to uncover them. We can't find them right away, right? Because it's like people breaking the law everywhere. You know, like Canada made it legal to grow 4 pot plants on your property, okay? But do you think that cops are going around and checking everybody's property to make sure they only have 5 or 4? Right? I'm sure people have way more than that, but no one's going around and checking because no one's going around to check that fucking energy is being used properly. Like they are, but it takes a while. And usually you only get relief if you seek your ancestors, you seek help, you seek guidance, you go to your universe, your God, your ancestors, and then you'll find the answers that you need and you'll find the light that you need. You just have to find the right light to turn on in a dark situation that you can't see straight in, right? So now I see these people going down, okay? These people that have been working against people, you're now going to be feasting. So they've taken the greatest luxuries away from you. And those luxuries are now coming back. This is a time of feast. This is a time of get your freak on. This is a time of indulgence, because they have taken so much from you and they have done so much that now the universe is like, it is your time to indulge. So anyways, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting super hot. It is like 300 degrees outside right now. And I have to keep my window closed when I do this because it's so loud out there. So I have got to open up my window again and shut this down. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, don't take it because it's not worth it. And yeah, I hope you get help, and I hope these motherfuckers go down, and I hope fucking life as we know it changes for the good. Thanks, collective. See you later. Peace out.